Hey everybody, come on in. I'm at it again. I'm on the stove. I am sauteing peppers and onions in preparation of doing a chicken or tortellini dish and a pan of shrimp fried rice. So just thought I'd tune in with y'all. Trying to leave. These are do-ahead dishes that you can just cook the night before, and tomorrow they'll be even better. So y'all hang out with me for a little while I get these done. Got some barbecue chicken in the oven. I wasn't gonna do this video, so I'll let y'all peep at my chicken in a few seconds. Of course, the phone is ringing. All this time, the phone had ring until I started recording. So hold on. Hey y'all, I'm back. Had talked to my little sister for a minute. Anyway, just going forward, just keep my sister in prayer. She's on her way. She has rheumatoid arthritis, and she has a time with that at times. She's in Florida, but God will provide. But just keep her lifted in prayer. People with rheumatoid arthritis have a lot of pain, so we just keep her lifted always in prayer about her pain levels. So just y'all, for me, keep her in prayer that when she gets to the doctor, they'll figure out something to do to give her some kind of more permanent relief from that arthritic pain. She's been had that situation for about over 20 years, and I marvel at how well she does with it. By the grace of God, she has done well. So just keep her lifted in prayer, and like we always do for each other, for whatever's going on in our lives. And that's why I always believe in praying and lifting each other up and encouraging each other about whatever's going on in our lives. So that's where we are right now. It's always praying time. And with all the things that's going on around the country as well, all these things in government, we have to continue to pray because we're living in treacherous times all over. Personally, politically, local government, national government, international government, we need to always pray for God to prevail and to keep us out of harm's way. So I always pray Psalm 91. So I encourage you to do the same. Okay, let's get back to this food. So I'm sauteing these onions and peppers in preparation of doing some shrimp fried rice. So I just did all the peppers and onions for both dishes. So shrimp fried rice and I'm going to do a chicken tortellini. Now I did this tortellini dish last week, but I chopped up some just raw chicken, cooked it, seasoned it. But this time the difference is I'm going to use some chicken that's already cooked. These are mesquite chicken fillets, and all I have to do with these is these right here. These are mesquite grilled chicken fillets. So I'm going to do some, I'm going to make that tortellini dish with that. So that's a really easy shortcut to making that chicken tortellini. These are dishes, like I said, that you can do the night before and have them, as your main dish for the next day with a salad. Or really, you can eat it just like it is because this tortellini, I'm going to load it up with some good old fresh broccoli. I got to sit back there. I'm going to stir fry that broccoli when I start putting this dish together. And it's going to be loaded with broccoli and the chicken and, of course, the tortellini noodles and my peppers and onions. Always peppers and onions. And I'm also going to chop and saute some carrots to go in that dish as well. So hold on just a minute. Let me grab a couple other things and we'll start mixing. Just giving y'all a sneak peek at my barbecue chicken. I already had it in the oven. Uh, all that is some chicken thighs. There are 10 of them. Cleaned them up. Took the skin off of them. The bones are in. 10 chicken thighs. I put 2 tablespoons of complete seasoning, a tablespoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of onion powder, and I put some, it's called Scott's barbecue sauce. It's a vinegar base. Just sprinkle a little bit of those to just sort of marinate them in a little bit. And the way I cook these is I put that Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on them, uncovered in the oven for 1 hour and 15 minutes. And just let them cook and let that sauce cook into them. Then I took them out of this, I started them out in a shallow pan, cooked them. Okay, by the way, that chicken I'm putting it in, I lowered the heat to 325 to cook it for that last 30 minutes. And right here I've got my broccoli and carrots sauteing together. This is going to be for that chicken tortellini. This will have to cook for about, I'm going to let it cook for a good 10 minutes. I want those that broccoli nice and chunky in there. I'm going to load it with that broccoli. I'm going to take a little bit of my broccoli and put in my shrimp fried rice too. We're going to eat some of that tonight. Okay, y'all, continuing along with this dish. This is going to be my tortellini dish. I don't know why I said shrimp. I had shrimp on the brain. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and throw my chicken in there and let it saute a little bit and get mixed in with those ingredients. This is those mesquite chicken breasts, and they're already fully cooked. I got so much going on, I had to cut them up over on the other side over there. But I'm sorry, what I was saying was I got so much stuff going on, I had to cut them up on the other side. So I got the broccoli is still in the pan, and of course the carrots. I had my mind on the shrimp, y'all, so this dish is going to be the chicken tortellini that I'm using those mesquite chicken fillets. What I did is just cut them up in pieces and just going to heat them through, mix the carrots and the broccoli in with it, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my onions that I've sauteed. I've also sauteed my onions over here on the side. Go ahead and just lay them right in there. Lots of onions. Y'all know I love onions, don't you? And the rest of those onions are going to be for my shrimp fried rice. I really actually am making shrimp fried rice, y'all. Everything's already cooked all the way through as much as it needs to be cooked. So now this is really the heating process for the chicken. And the next thing I'll do, I've got my noodles all drained off over here. And I'll get my jar of, I use the cheesy Alfredo sauce. Just throw in a jar of that. And this dish will be done. Again, this is one of those quick, easy dishes. I did it last week, I think sometime. I believe I uploaded that one that I did. If I did, then you'll have it twice. The only difference is the chicken. And this is different. And this already cooked mesquite chicken is wonderful. Remember, I used this chicken also for some Alice Spring chicken. And if you notice, I got that chicken in big, nice pieces. So it makes a nice, hearty dish. Nice, hearty dish. I've been cooked the broccoli a long, long time because I like it nice and chunky and kind of a little bit crisp in there. So this is a good old dish with all the veggies. And we're going to go ahead and put that tortellini in there. This is about 3/4 of a pound box of tortellini I'm putting in. I did put the whole pound in there. I'm going to go ahead now. And you cook the tortellini according to the directions on the box. Just going to throw that cheesy Alfredo sauce in there. And you can turn that heat on medium-high. And just begin to stir it. Get all those ingredients in. And I'm going to hit it with about another teaspoon of the complete seasoning to make sure that all the flavors are there. Another teaspoon. And hold on, the TV is taking over. Hold on. Y'all know I have to watch my TV. I'm watching a new series. It's brand new. In fact, this is the pilot. It's called The Enemy Within. It's an FBI story. I love those stories. This is a teaspoon of black pepper, y'all. Not cooking anything, just heating it through. Just heating it through. And like I said, this is going to be one of those dishes. I'm going to put it in a container and I'm going to cover it. We'll eat some tonight, but for the most part, it's going to be left here for Kareem to eat on. Yum. This is just one of those wonderful, wonderful dishes. Wonderful dish, y'all. Quick and easy. So that is the tortellini dish, and I'm going to put some, one more thing. I'm going to sprinkle it with about a couple tablespoons rather, of sharp cheddar, already grated sharp cheddar, just to give it an extra little punch. Got a couple tablespoons of that, and a couple tablespoons of Parmesan. Wish I had some free. You know, Parmesan has that good old smell to it. That one, and I've got some Italian seasoning that I'm going to sprinkle across there. There it is, right there. Everything is right at the fingertips. So about a couple teaspoons of my Italian seasoning. Just give it a little extra added oomph. Okay. Toss it a couple more times. The Alfredo sauce can permeate those noodles. And by tomorrow, now it will be wonderful tonight, but tomorrow it will be delightfully wonderful. Delightfully wonderful. I love this dish. This is my version of chicken tortellini. I think every time I do it, I do a little bit something different. But there it is, y'all. A one-dish meal in about 30 minutes. Very well seasoned, and it is tasty. This jar has some more sauce in it, so I'm gonna rinse it a little. Pour all that goodie, because it'll take the that moisture. I don't like it dry, so the heat is off now. It's time to turn the heat off. So this dish is ready, y'all.
I made a choice to say no.
Okay, there it is. The chicken tortellini is all ready. I've transferred over to a pan for the fridge. We'll eat what we're going to eat, and then the rest will go into the fridge, and then Kareem can have at it just as much as he likes throughout the week. So I'm going to cover it, and this will help to keep it moist and allow those flavors to seal in, because we're going to be eating here in a little bit. So got it all ready. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on this shrimp fried rice. Okay. One down and one to go. Oh, actually two down. Because now I think my barbecue chicken is ready to come out of the oven. Let's see what's going on in the oven. Yeah, it has 5 minutes left on it. I think we can safely take it out. Okay. I believe it's ready. So, we're ready to get over here to the stove and get started on the shrimp fried rice. Everything is ready to go. Basically, this is a mixing process except for the shrimp. I'm going to go ahead and pour a fourth cup of canola oil in the pan. Just let it get nice and hot there. And let's get that spoon there, I think will do. Let's see. Yeah. Go ahead and get that shrimp going. Two cups of shrimp. Those are nice large shrimp. And we're just going to saute them. Remember, when they turn, really get that kind of an opaque, pinkish, orangey opaque looking color. Let's go ahead and turn that heat up high so that the water won't form in there. I put about a teaspoon of complete seasoning on them so far. I'm going to hit them with just a little bit more complete seasoning. I like those well seasoned. And I'm going to get some garlic powder going on top of them as well. I got just a little bit of broccoli I'm going to put in there. And maybe this broccoli is in there for color. Give it a little bit of a crunch. Okay. I'm going to say it's about one small, or maybe a good 5 or 6 florets. I call them florets of broccoli. And I'm just going to cut them like that. I don't need them big and taking over. Just chop them. Kind of small pieces. And like I said, this is more for flavor than it is anything else. That heat, I need to back it down. Okay, I need a metal spatula. You know, when it starts to stick, you want to get it off the bottom of that pan. Take that metal spatula and just sort of rake through it like so. Okay. Okay. That shrimp is almost ready for the most part. Just about ready. Keep that heat as high as you possibly can without burning or making anything stick to the pan, because you don't want that condensation in there. Just hit it with just another sprinkle of garlic powder. And I'm going to be putting those onions in shortly. I don't want to cook those onions too much. So I'm going to stay as tender as possible. The hour is late, y'all. And I'm about ready to go to bed here shortly. We got to get up early morning. I'm going to get myself together here shortly. I'm going to let that broccoli cook just a little bit more. I think I'm going to take that. Just a stem. Well, you can leave it in. I'll eat it. I like crunchy broccoli. So we're going to let that cook a little while longer and be right back. Okay, I put a half stick of butter in there too on those shrimp. And now I'm going to go ahead and add some of my onions so they can get good and hot. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put them all because they need to get good and hot in there. And they got some good old broccoli looking. So that's going to be wonderful when I get that rice and stuff in there. This is my version of shrimp fried rice. Y'all know I always have my version, right? Those shrimp are nice and pink now, so they're ready. And I want this really hot. Really nice and hot. Okay, y'all. Somebody asked me the other day, I think it was you, Sandra, asked me if I ever shut the kitchen down. Rarely. Even when, like today, I scrubbed my kitchen, cleaned it, and really was not going to cook, but here I am. So now I got to scrub it down again. It won't be as bad because I gave it a thorough cleaning earlier. But I had a plan not to do any cooking. But you know how that goes. What was that saying? Never say never. Especially about cooking. That's just one of my weak spots. Is, will you cook this? Will you cook that? And the other. Yes, I will. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start putting the rice in. And I chose to cook a yellow rice. I love yellow rice. And I mixed it, of course, with my jasmine. Jasmine rice, to me, somebody asked me about that too. Why do I always do jasmine rice? To me is just really good and tasty. It has that effervescent flavor to it that I just simply love. So, and it seems like it just lends itself to Asian dishes or stir-fried dishes. And every time I've gone to the Chinese restaurant, I've always selected the jasmine rice. And there was one Chinese restaurant here in town that they cook it all the time, and whenever that's what they use exclusively. And that's how I got really turned on to it, to know exactly what it was. Putting a teaspoon of onion powder in there. I'm going to add a dash more of my complete seasoning. And I'm going to put a little bit of soy. Y'all know me and soy sauce. I don't do a lot of soy because I know those boys, honey, they loaded up with soy sauce. So I don't need to use a whole lot more. I think I might have a little bit more oil in the bottom of that pan. I think I might have some kind of fried rice seasoning up there too. So let's look and see, y'all. Certainly, if I have it, I need to use it. What y'all think? I don't think I do because if I haven't seen it so far, I probably don't have it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish mixing this rice, and I shall return. Okay, y'all, there it is, my Peggy's version of shrimp fried rice using yellow rice and with just a little bit of broccoli for color. While I was gone, I added a little bit of a teaspoon of turmeric and a couple tablespoons of soy sauce, because I know they're going to add it. I don't know what it is with these boys and that soy, but they just love it. I think because it's so salty. Young people like salt for whatever reason, but that is going to be some yummy rice. So anyway, y'all, that's how you do it when you need to leave some good, hearty, tasty meals on the stove. And when you need to leave them for a couple of days, just go ahead and make you up something like that. And like I said, a nice green salad, steam some green beans or some corn or something like that on the side. It would be just absolutely wonderful. This, my friend, is finished. It is finished. I've tasted it. It tastes wonderful. And it's going to get devoured here shortly. So, y'all just remember one thing. Keep those prayers going up now, so the blessings will always continue to come down. And like I said before, please keep my sister in prayer, because she is in need of prayer for her pain. And any other people that you know, just give us a name, and sometimes I can remember to shout them out, but I try in my comments whenever you all ask me to. I do go right then and there and go ahead and pray. But just know this: I pray just a corporate prayer, as you call it, for my YouTube family. That if you have any hurt, any ailments, any bereavement, any confusion in your mind, or you got family members that need prayer, we just pause right now to ask God to just keep each one of us in His care, and to allow us to dwell in the secret place of the Most High. And I would encourage you during these times, especially, go ahead and read Psalm 91. It keeps me on the straight and narrow. It keeps me encouraged. I just can't tell you. Sometimes when I can, sometimes I even feel something coming on, I'll go ahead and open my Bible up and start reading Psalm 91. It is very uplifting, and it ministers to me, and I encourage others with that particular scripture. So that's the shrimp fried rice. Let me uncover these other dishes. Got chicken. They're going to be in here ready to eat off this in a minute. And then, like I said, the rest of it is going to go in the fridge. Got my chicken right there. Let's get this pan here. Oh, that was a heavy pan there. But again, Let's continue to pray for one another and let your requests be known. Where two or more gathered, the Word of God says that He will be in the midst of it. So we consider ourselves as gathered. I think God honors when we're on YouTube and when we're talking and conversing and letting each other know what's going on in our lives and asking for prayer. And I believe God is there in the midst. And of course, my wonderful daughter is doing her thing, her live ministry. Hopefully, all of you are tuning in and getting the benefit of her ministry and the things that she is sharing on her channel. So y'all know Tanya's channel. I am not sure, and I should know, but I know she has a Lady T Sensations, and then she has a Tanya Howe channel, I believe. Hopefully I'm not misquoting anything, but if I am, I will make it right. There it is. All these dishes that I have cooked. I think I started cooking because the chicken takes almost 2 hours. I think I started cooking at about 7:30. So now all of it's done. But these side dishes here, you can do these side dishes 30 to 45 minutes, depending on, how long it takes you to chop things up and whatever else you got going on in the kitchen. But these are very simple dishes. Just watch the video for all the instruction. Listen, y'all, thank y'all for hanging out late night with me while I fix food to leave on my stove for my boys. Okay, listen, y'all, keep those prayers going up now so the blessings will continue to come down. Get in that kitchen and cook something good to eat and share it with somebody. Encourage somebody. Love on one another. So until I cook again, love you guys. Toodaloo.